professional English, what is the format or the following things that we have to follow during preparing a email. So writing emails, what is there to learn to write an email? So everybody has this question. Just go into the email. I'm going to compose a mail and I'm going to send it. What is there to be followed here? Yes, there are certain things that we have to follow while we are taking a moment to send a mail. And the one thing is, like, we cannot rectify or re-edit anything that we have already sent in a mail. And a mail is considered to be something, a very formal thing. What is a formal and informal thing? If you are sending a message through WhatsApp or any private messages, it is completely an informal thing. When it comes to a formal, it is like sending an email. So it shows that what is my professional grade. What are the things that I have to follow while I am sending emails here? So the first thing is, email is one of the most widely used communication for both from the personal or the workplace. And next is, the speed of sending an email is very efficient. And next one is like, you can use emails in a professional reasons. For example, you might not need to recap an important meeting, exchange information, relay an important and update. And also there is an example like, email is considered to be the most safest way of communication. So that is the things that we can follow while we are sending an email, or that is the protocol. The security is what we get while we send an email. Next one. So this is the important page or the parts that we follow in an email. The first one is to address, to whom I am going to send this email. Next one is CC. CC is called as carbon copy, and next one is BCC, bio carbon copy, and next is subject line, date, salutation, opening, the body, closing, and the signature block. These are the things that we follow, or these are the things that we see in an email sending things. So here the address is like, so we have to know the proper authenticated email IDs before sending an email. You should not make any mistakes so that this message you will think that this message has been delivered. If you are sending the email ID, if you are getting the email ID wrong, it will not reach the person properly. So we have to be very sure about it. And the CC is like, who are the people I am going to send this email. So the one at a time I can send it to 2 or 3 people, more than 3, more than 5, more than 10. So everyone can see anybody's communication and replies over there. And next is BCC. It is also the same type where it is considered to be a carbon copy of the same mail. And next is the subject line. The subject line should be very precise. Very precise. It should take it to the point. What is the need of it? For example, I am applying a leave and I am sending this email to my principal. So it has to be like regarding applying medical leave. So that is the subject line which I can give. And next is the date. Date is very important. Even though our date is being preferred in the mail, but we have to give a proper date and place for the mails. And next one is salutations. Salutations are also very important. Salutations, you very well know what is dear sir or ma'am or most respected. So that is how we take that person in personal. So that's how we have to use the salutation. Usage of salutation is very important. And next one is the opening of the message or the mail. So what is it? The opening of the message is like, you should not make a very strong or effective, very elaborative storytelling in the emails. We can directly come to the topic. Yes, so and so is happening, or this is what is my intention behind this email. So this is what is my purpose of this email that can be taken clearly. So for example, I said I am going to apply leave through principal's channel. So how I am going to, sir, as I am not feeling well, I'm going to apply for a week medical leave. So please do me the needful. So that's how I can give. So followed by all the prototypes that we follow in the sending email things. And next is the body of the letter. So the body of the letter is the complete context that we use. And next is the closing. So obviously the closing is like, we use this thank you, yours obediently, yours sincerely. Obviously you have to use that and you have to give a name. And you have an option called as block. It is not used by many, but we can use it as much as possible. So the next thing is, so this is the format of an email page. So two, as we discussed in the previous slide, the two is to whom we are going to send this email, and the CC is to whom are all the people who are going to see this email, and the BCC is also the same kind, and the subject. And if we need to attach any files, you can use this attachment pin followed by any documents. For example, if I am applying medical leave, I can upload my medical details so that it can be viewed by the person to whom I am sending. And here I can give the date, the salutations, and the body of the letter, and at last I can give the thank you, and even I can include my signature over there. Then you can send or after and you have even this option like save now, I can send it later, or it is like discard the thing. And we have something option called as draft, which is not mentioned here. Even if you are stopping a mail somewhere, it will be saved in the draft link. So that's how this email works. So every time we prefer that when we send an email, it should be completely formal, and the messages that we write in it should be very formal language, and see to that the message is sent properly or received by the receiver, and that's how an email works. So thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you all.